for this too sexy for your girl, too sexy for this world, too sexy for the life, too sexy for that jack.
How long am I gonna keep waiting and time is just gonna be passing me by? Meanwhile, if I would've just said F it and didn't care what people thought, or if I wasn't in my own head and just was posting videos and was like, F it, I'm working with what I got. If I had the same mindset I had now when I was 16, I would probably be way farther right now. I'm thinking about dyeing my hair. I'm thinking about dyeing my hair back to black because in certain lightings, it's not doing it for me. And then I feel like you could see my hyperpigmentation more. But today is gonna be a quick video. I just have a message for y'all real quick. So first of all, I want to start off by saying I'm learning so much from this book. Like, I literally love this book. I'm kind of going through stuff right now, and as I'm reading this, what the fuck? As I'm reading this, it's literally helping me. I think I'm gonna have a separate video talking about certain things from this book and how I'm using it to help me through my life, how to help me stop getting hurt, how to teach me how to move through certain situations. I believe it's law number 8. It talks about controlling your emotions. Me, I'm very emotional. Like, I'm a Pisces. I'm also a girl. I'm just a girl. I'm so emotional. And literally, some of the stories that this book talks about has been done to me. Like, people knowing that you react a certain way based off certain things, it's letting you make yourself look like a fool. That's happened to me. One person in particular, they know how to push my buttons, how to mess with me, and just how to make me look stupid. And law number 8 spoke about controlling your emotions and how people could use that to make you look stupid by just letting you react. So I don't know, this book has been helpful, but that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about, don't let your circumstances or your situation stop you from doing stuff. I'm not where I want to be right now. I'm nowhere where I want to be. But I'm not letting it stop me from posting my videos. For the longest, that was my excuse for why I wasn't posting content. I didn't like that lighting. But for the longest, that was my excuse of why I wasn't posting content. It was because I'm not where I want to be. And I would make excuses like, oh, yeah, I would make excuses for myself and be like, everything would be an excuse for me. Oh, I don't look how I want to look. I wanted to do YouTube videos for the longest. I was kicked out when I was 16. I started staying with my grandmother, and the background of her apartment didn't look how I wanted it to look aesthetically. So it's like, okay, I'm not gonna post videos because the background doesn't look how I want it to look, and people are gonna think this of me and all of that stuff. But if you look at other YouTubers and look at other people, they all started somewhere. They didn't start off with the most aesthetically pleasing backgrounds. They didn't start off with all the good equipment, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm putting it in words right, but I got this idea because I had sent my friend a video of myself the other day, and I kind of got over that little voice in my head that was telling me not to post because of what other people were gonna think of the background and how I was living. I don't give a fuck about that no more. So I had sent her the video, and she was like, oh, why don't you post it with the other white background, which was another apartment, and it looked more aesthetically pleasing. She's like, why don't I post that? Right now, I'm not in a position to post there, and that was somebody else's apartment that I was using when I made that video. I'm no longer there, so I'm working with what I have right now. Regardless of how things look, it's not always gonna look that way. Like, this is where I'm starting off now, but in a year or two, I'm gonna have a better background. So I can't let stuff like that, I can't let that be the excuse of why I'm not posting on YouTube. Well, I'm not posting because the background looks crazy, and it is what it is. I'm working with what the fuck I got. Where was I going with this? I don't know. If I think of anything else, I'll add on. Stop making excuses for not doing what you want to do. Yeah, things don't look how I want it to look right now, but I bet you in 5 years from now, 2 years from now even, it's gonna look how I want it to look. To add on to what I was saying, I kept waiting all of this time for the perfect time to start doing things, but I realized it's never gonna be a perfect time. Like, that I was kicked out when I was 16. I'm in my 20s now, and I still don't have a place to film my videos. So how long am I gonna continue to keep waiting? How long am I gonna keep waiting, and time is just gonna be passing me by? Meanwhile, if I would have just said F it and didn't care what people thought, or if I wasn't in my own head and just was posting videos and was like, F it, I'm working with what I got. If I had the same mindset I had now when I was 16, I would probably be way farther right now. But I just realized all this time is passing me by, and I'm not doing anything. I keep saying, oh, I'm gonna wait till everything's perfect. Nothing is ever gonna be perfect. So stop waiting for the perfect time to do things. There's never gonna be a perfect time, and don't let your circumstances stop you from doing stuff.